What's good? This is Joseph 3 Banks, aka J3B, coming to another contest. This one's for the Doom143. What's good, homie? Mahalo. And yo, he has a 700 plus subscriber contest. Congratulations, bro. Been watching your videos for a long time. Really learned a lot from watching videos, and definitely want to support the community by supporting those who are continuing to help us, people who are just coming up in this. You're going to hit 1,000 very soon, so this is for his 700 plus subscribers. So he has a few rules for an over 18. I am subscriber. I do. 3 people who have under 100 subscribers, tag them. You should see the names around here, which is Geek Acres. He's almost at 100. He's at 98, I believe. Key Comics on Market Watch, and Longbox Love Affair. Those are my 3 tags. This is my beautiful family, me and my wife, my 5 kids. And let's get into these comics, because the last part of his subscriber rules that you have to show your favorite 50 comics. Yeah, 50. So we got some work to do. All right. So let's try and do this. Let's get it in. First off, Generation X, #1. Chris Bacalo, one of my favorite artists. His wraparound cover, #1 issue. Dope. Scotty Young, one of my favorite comedic comic artists. He does a lot of covers, as you know, but he also did some books. This is cover for Raccoon #11. Jorge Molina. And this is a beautiful cover for X-Men #33. Got this book solely because of the cover. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Actually, it's a nice story within also, but dope cover. Justice League of America #48. Jade on the cover is a White Lantern. They have about, it's a variant, which I think there's like 12 of these with different, heroes that actually became White Lanterns. This is Jade, which is beautiful, of the green, of the red popping. And could have chose any one, but I chose this one, illustrated by Ryan Sook. The Mask Returns. I think this is Francis Manifold, I believe. If not, I'll put the name of who it really is on there. This is #1 of 4 from Dark Horse Comics from back in the day. Dope illustrations, and yeah. If you don't know about that, you gotta check that out. Superman. #1, DC All-Stars by Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely. Really dope, really dope. You know, Frank Quitely does the Jupiter's Circle and Jupiter's Legacy, but this was just an interesting, it's a really good story. Definitely want to get to the rest of the run for this. Talking about when Superman had some issues. Talk about those issues in the story. I don't want to spoil it for nobody if you want to get it, but it's a very good story about Superman. Grant Morrison really put his foot in that one. Doctor Strange, #14. Again, Chris Bacalo, with Aaron as the writer for this story, and I'm going to miss them doing the Doctor Strange books, but this is dope. A dope cover with them in Hell's Diner, back in the time where magic was leaving the earth and trying to solve that mystery. Really dope. America, #2. I thought this was going to be #1, but it's not. It's a dope cover. It had a Beyonce kind of look, but it was just a dope cover. The graffiti in the background. I had to get this. Don't know who the artist is, but that's a dope cover. Pretty dope. Wish they had a Texas variant of that. The Man, the Myth, Arthur Adams, Classic X-Men #16 from back in '87. This is a dope cover. This is a superhero cover right here. That's a superhero cover. Classic posing, classic illustrations from a really dope artist, Arthur Adams. Another dope cover. This one's just so poignant and so dope. Nighthawk, #2. Dennis Cowan was the illustrator. Also, Bill Sienkiewicz helped on this, and Soto was the colorist. Really dope. If you don't have this run, which I think is a 7-issue run for Nighthawk, it is really dope for Marvel's Batman. I want to say that. Next up, I'm going 10 at a time till we get all 50. If you know me, you know I'm a Green Lantern fan. If you also know me, you know that Alex Ross is one of my favorite artists, probably my top 3. Alex Ross illustrated this, or should I say painted this, for Green Lantern #1, Jeff Johns run. Beautiful, love this cover. For the 75th anniversary variants for Green Lantern, we have Detective Comics variant #44, Green Lantern and Batman, illustrated by Cliff Chang. Beautiful. Of all the 75th anniversary covers, I believe this is my favorite. This is my favorite one. This is just a beautiful cover. Colors just work magically. Just really dope. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Amazing Spider-Man #655, Major Death in this story. Just a very clean cover, very minimal, but so much emotion in this book, and this cover just conveys it totally. Beautiful. The Incredible Hulk #38. John Romita Jr. does the illustration inside, but Kari Andrews did this cover with the Hulk and Doc Samson. Norman Rockwell inspired cover. Really dope. We could have grabbed any of Kari Andrews' covers during this time between the 30s and 40s. This is just a really dope cover. I really like that. Squadron Supreme #7. It's Nighthawk again. Nighthawk versus Nighthawk. Dope cover. Alex Garner, one of the mighty Alexes who do dope artwork, art paintings. And this is another dope story, Squadron Supreme. But this right here, that's just a beautiful fight cover. You won't see anything as point as that. That is just really dope. My favorite X-Men, Nightcrawler. #2. Bamf! In the background, the pink. Just a beautiful negative cover. And it's just, what I mean by negative is, of course, his costume's in black, so everything is black, kind of blacks out. It's just really dope. It's just simplicity. I love simple covers. I had to do a lot to just convey a feel. Extraordinary X-Men hip hop variant #1, Sanford Green, doing one of my favorite hip hop groups, probably top 3 hip hop groups, De La Souls, 3 Feet High and Rising. Extraordinary X-Men, really dope, really dope. Love how they put the characters in there like that. That's just, like I said, it's dope. Black Panther #6 variant. This is it's a connecting cover, but I just want this one because it just stood out. The feel of it just pops out. And I just had to get this one, and I'm glad I finally got it. And speaking of Black Panther, I'm gonna stay on Black Panther for a while. Black Panther, the most dangerous man alive. Number 523.1, when the Black Panther was taking over Daredevil's mantle in Hell's Kitchen while he was going through some things. Patrick Zurcher, illustrator. Red cover, black and white, really pop out, really dope. Omega Man #11. This is a beautiful cover, graphic design oriented, and it is, of the Omega Man covers, this is my favorite one. It's the first one that I got, really stood out to me, and definitely gotta have that as part of my collection. Alright, let's keep it moving. We have Aquaman #6. I actually have 2 books. Joshua Middleton on the left, Brad Walker on the right. Both of them were very dope. I had to get them both. Usually he does paintings, but this one was a drawing, and Brad Walker, them fighting in midair, it's just super dope. So #6 for Aquaman Rebirth. Here we have Adam Hughes. You gotta have Adam Hughes in the mix. Catwoman #72. Enough said. Beautiful illustration. Really dope with Zatanna and Catwoman. We have the #1 for DDC Universe Presents Deadman. Very difficult to find, but this is a rare. It's not even it's the first issue, not a variant, but it's rare, but really dope cover. Deadman #1. Hardware #1, which was signed by Derek Dingle, who was the president of Milestone at DC, which is their trying to add more ethnicities to the DC brand. This is Hardware #1, first issue collectors. You have here Francis Manipool. This is #1 of Justice League versus Suicide Squad. You have Princess Diana, Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn on the cover. Textless variant from Books A Million. You have Wonder Woman #4, Frank Cho illustrated cover. Beautiful line work, dope artist. Part of the 75th anniversary of Wonder Woman. Really dope. This right here, one of my favorite comics of all of them. One of my older ones, oldest also. This is Vigilante #3 from 1984. Vigilante versus Cyborg. Dope issue, dope battle. But also just a really dope cover. Colors are still popping after all these years. Of course, first issue of Super Sons, Superman #10, valuable book. Recently came out, but look at that stare down. That stare down is just priceless. Really dope comic. Actually, this whole Superman run of Rebirth has been a very good story, all the way through all the different arcs. Justice Society of America #25, Black Adam, Isis. This is really dope. Of course, the Alex Ross cover. Alex Ross, of course, my favorite artist, so had to get one from him for that. Bam. Keep moving. I have 20 more left. Let's see if we can run through these. Found out about this. Seen this image. I want to know who it was and how can I get it. Rivers of London. This is #2, illustrated by Anna Dittman. Beautiful cover. Not even about no comic. This is just straight up beautiful art. And you should check it out. They have more storylines in this Rivers of London run. Niobe, She Is Life, illustrated by Ashley Woods from Stranger Comics, #1. I think it's a variant cover. Really beautiful cover. Had to get this one. Niobe, She Is Death is actually will be coming. They have a Kickstarter campaign. Support Stranger Comics. Alex Ross again, The Spider, #1 for Dynamite Comics. Dope cover, was looking for this for a while, finally was able to find it. Look at that Mylar glare, really dope. And here's Spider with the other masked hero in this Masks #1 for Dynamite Comics, with the Shadow, Green Hornet, Zorro, and the Spider. Really dope cover. I think it's the Spirit in the back, I believe. Beautiful textless cover, #1. Jason Pearson, Body Bags, #1, Dark Horse, 1 of 4. This was a really, really crazy run. Jason Pearson just really did some dope work. He got all 4 books in the series. Actually just recently found number, I think 2, 4, 3. So really dope. Frank Cho cover. You can see a lot of Frank Cho covers. For Dark Horse Presents May. Really cool story. I definitely will say check it out. Very funny cover. Frank Cho. Ooh, let me get to that one. Brandon Peterson. Texas cover for Skyborn #1. Frank Cho does the inside art. This variant Texas cover was done by Brandon Peterson. Really dope work. Got this I think off eBay. This one just came out. Victor LaValle's Destroyer, illustrated by Dietrich Smith. Dope cover, beautiful cover. And it's a very good story too. Very interesting story. About a mother's love and what would she do. The next 2 connecting covers, but I had to put them both in this contest. Hal Jordan 3 Corps, #6 and 7. Hal Jordan versus Sinestro. Coming to a head, really trying to moving this forward. frenemies, friends and enemies. So really dope. Sandoval doing the covers. Dope work he has done. Now the last 10. Let's knock it out. Knock this out. Spawn. Had to have a Spawn in there somewhere. And this is a cover swipe of by Todd McFarlane, of Todd McFarlane. He did his Spider-Man run. So this is really dope. Really dope for Spawn. The Old Guard number 2, Rucka's book. Really dope illustration, which is for a Women's Day cover. So I just thought that was dope. It's really dope. 7 to Eternity, really dope fantasy story. If you don't know about it, check it out, get it. Dope illustrations by Jerome Opeña, and this is number 1. So it's the second printing. I'm still looking for that first printing of number 1, but this is the second printing of number 1. Dope story, dope artwork. Whoo! Top Cow, Blake II's Romulus. This is Romulus number 2. That cover is just dope. Really dope story. An assassin family of assassins. And you gotta check this out. Number 4 gonna be coming up, I think, this summer. One of my favorite Image titles, Pit. It's number 2. Dale Keown, which is one of my favorite artists also. Man, this is my favorite of the Pit run that was on Image. This is my favorite of them all. So I had to show this one. Timmy. God Country, number 1. This is the second printing, which is really dope. The first printing is dope, and you even have a third printing, which is all blue. But I think I like the second printing best. Really dope artwork. Very dope story. You gotta check out the story. Dope artwork, but also dope story. One of my all-time favorite mangas, which remember back in the day, and before they had those big old mangas, they had them in comic form. Viz Comics. It's Battle Angel Alita. Story and art by Yukito Kishiro. This is Battle Angel Alita number 1. Beautiful artwork for a cover. The art inside is just as dope. Lots of action. Now we're getting to some of I think the last 3. Let's do this one. This is Tuskegee Airs Flames of Destiny. Independent Comic was a big Kickstarter. Had a big Kickstarter campaign to bring this comic book to life. You have Greg Burnham. You have Marcus Williams was the illustrator. Really dope comic based off the Tuskegee Airmen from Tuskegee University. And this is a very cool story. They're actually working on number 2 now. Check them out. Another Alex Ross. Alex Ross for Astro City number 1 on Vertigo. This is just a dope cover. That character design is just, look at the colors, it's just crazy. Man, Alex Ross just put his foot in down on this one. And I really had to get back in Astro City. I've been collecting a lot of them, but you gotta check it out. And finally, my last comic. I have a stack of them right here, but this is the very first one. Came out in like 90, what was that? 1990 actually. This is Brother Man number 1 by Dawood Anyabuile. He actually signed it. And this is a dope comic, very dope illustration style about a hero, you know, from the neighborhood, really stand up for his neighborhood and really trying to fight crime. Just really dope. He actually has come back and done a remake of this comic. You should check it out. Big City Comics. Brother Man is it's called Brother Man Revelations, but this is the last one. That's 50. I think that's 50. So I'm just gonna leave that up there. But yes, that is it. It's all 50 comics. My favorite comics. Could have been some others I put up there, but you know, this is what it is. And you know, congratulations again to TheDoom143 on 700 plus subscribers, and hopefully us little guys can learn from you guys so we can get up to those numbers too. Alright, this is Joseph 3 Banks, aka J3, and I am out finally. Grace and peace.